We were good, we were gold, kind of dream that can't be sold. We were right till we weren't, built a home and watched it burn. I didn't want to leave you, I didn't want to fight, started to cry, then remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own hand. I can love me better than you can. I can love me better. Oh, make my nails cherry red, match the roses that you laugh. Not a fuss, no regret. I forgive every word that you said. I didn't want to leave you, I didn't want to fight, started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, I can hold my own hand. I can love me better than you can. You can. You can. I didn't want to leave you, I didn't want to fight, started to cry, then remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, I can hold my own hand. I can love me better than, I can love me better than, I can love me better than you can.
What's good, baby cats? It's your girl 𝒮𝓂𝓒𝓂𝓅𝓈, Minister, back with another strict production. As you guys can tell, today's topic is why it didn't work with the person on your mind. I did pre-channel messages for each pile, and we'll get through those in a second. Quick disclaimer: if you're new here, it's your girl 𝒮𝓂𝓒𝓂𝓅𝓈. I'm a sugar-free sidekick, which basically means I'm never going to tell you no hunky-dory bullshit. I'm going to try to be considering the topic, but I don't feed into illusions. That's just never been my jazz. I'm gonna tell you the truth, nothing but the truth. Have you got? I do smoke and cuss in my reading, so if you care about that, just know I don't give a piss fuck. Okay, so some of you all could be a little prudish, cause I feel like I was stumbling over my intro. I don't know, some of you guys, I'm gonna try to be less profane, but child, I cuss. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna try to be serious. Some of you guys could be older or more mature for this pal. Or you're older than me at the very least. There's some questions that I'm gonna ask for this reading. Let me show you guys the material at hand, actually. So the questions that we're going to be asking for your reading are basically, who's the person that you're asking about, what the relationship was really like, you know, not feeding into your illusions, because sometimes we can reimagine relationships as being better than what the fuck they were when we was in it after the fact. So I just want to remind you what the fuck the relationship was actually like. When did things change? Where's the connection headed? Why it didn't work? And how can you heal during this period of isolation? So let's go to your channel messages. I think here they are right here, actually. So I did depart it up in like multiple sections, like for the divine feminine and the divine masculine, because I don't know where you guys might be, and I don't want to like exclude and just be talking from one perspective, and that's like, you're like, Key, that sounds more like the other person. It kind of takes you out the moment when both perspectives are read for, and sometimes I get like, I'll be going in, but sometimes like, I don't know, like you never know what perspective. So I'm going to try to be as open-minded as possible, because sometimes y'all be wrong. And I don't want to like not, you know, clock your teeth, but I also don't want to not like show you the bigger scope of things, just assuming that you're on one end or the other. So for pile one, for those of you who choose this pile, let me go ahead and light my split for so while I'm channeling, child. But for a lot of you guys, one or both of you have a sweet tooth or something like that, or I don't know, somebody here could have had a past with either somebody has either like on a heavier side, like is like diabetic, or like somebody could have, for some of you guys, for like probably one or both of you guys could have had a past surrounding like the cocaine, is what I heard. You or this person. It doesn't have to be though, just because like before I got on y'all pal, and it could have just been because I've been smoking all day, but just because I felt they called to say it, I'm just gonna say it. Somebody here just really has a sweet tooth, or it could be, I feel like it's the masculine energy. They really like sweets. But let's get it, let's go. Did y'all just got through watching a Jalissa reading? Okay, I haven't watched Jalissa since I first like started like being introduced to tarot, really. So I don't know, she might post a reading that might be beneficial and producer for your pal, or somebody's name could be Jalissa, or somebody could be from the New York. Channel message though, random. But I said that I wrote down that the divine masculine, the house is full, guys, so if you guys hear noise, my apologies in advance. But I wrote down that the divine masculine felt undervalued in this relationship. He may have felt disrespected a lot by this divine feminine. I also wrote down that the divine masculine is somebody that's highly sought after. And this is somebody that I feel like this divine masculine is somebody that looks very good. And this may be something that triggered the divine feminine low-key. I'll talk to you later, baby. Go upstairs with mommy, okay? I feel like this triggered the divine feminine because this is somebody that isn't used to, I don't know, we'll get to her or them in a second, this divine feminine energy. But I feel like this divine masculine is very attractive. No, and I don't think that this is... Okay. Okay, my bad, you guys. I'm back. So the divine masculine, it could have been someone that was very attractive. I do think this is somebody that this divine masculine could have had a background in football as well. I see just somebody that's really focused on their career, and I also see somebody that kind of always been a looker, and it don't really phase this divine masculine the fact that people throw themselves at this person. It's like, it is what it is. This person might be a foreigner of some degree. Something about this person could be, how do I say this, like, exotic. So either this divine masculine has exotic cars, or he wears exotic like brands, or he's exotic to someone. Like he might be foreign, or he might be biracial or something to that degree. or it might be like his lifestyle or something like that. There's something that this divine masculine has to offer that I feel like just comes with this person, and this is not something that's a surprise before this divine feminine meets this divine masculine, but for some reason this is an intimidating factor. Okay. And I feel like this is something that this divine masculine often deals with as like, it's like the divine masculine probably feels like he has to apologize for being who he is inherently, and it's like the same things that attracted you are going to attract other people. What matters most is if I show up and I'm entertaining these people, and I don't feel like this divine masculine is entertaining a lot of the people that are throwing themselves at this divine masculine. Okay. I put down that he feels the divine masculine, or they feel the divine feminine, is very like dramatic. I feel like this divine masculine may also be very soft spoken. Maybe even comes across as nonchalant, but I feel as though he's an introvert. I think that he's someone that, or this person, this divine masculine energy, is someone that didn't like to be repeatedly accused of things that he did not do. He felt like the divine feminine was, or they felt like the divine feminine was unrecognizable. Like started out this connection being one way, and then completely, I just flipped the script. I don't know nobody else is doing this. Oh, it could be a Scorpio, or it's a certain energy surrounding this divine masculine was not prepared to see this darker side of the divine feminine that was exposed. I put down that this divine masculine feels as though the divine feminine constantly made this divine masculine feel inadequate, unappreciated, and maybe within this relationship, this divine masculine felt like that in spite of turning down so many people for this divine feminine, it's like trying to make something work, but it's like it takes two to tango, and I can't want this more than you do, and you worried about third parties, and I'm worried about you, and it's like we're arguing about the people that don't even matter, and that's just one thing to argue about things that I can fix, but something that I'm not doing is a totally different thing, right? I did write down that this divine feminine does have some narcissistic tendencies, because I wrote down me, I, and I feel like when this divine feminine is talking at this, because I say it's talking at because it's not talking to. Right, I feel like it's more so this is the type of person where the point is more valuable than the relationship to this divine feminine oftentimes, or that's what it feels like. I just felt called to like pick up like the ashes off my incense that was finna burn off. Y'all know how it builds up and it's like finna curl over. I like to save that for my protection and stuff like that. But I feel like this divine masculine, for some of you guys, the divine feminine could have been nasty, like junky, like not cleaned up after themselves. I could also see where there's an energy of like divine feminine catastrophizing, like saying you never do this, because the divine masculine just doesn't do something one time, or something goes wrong one time, something looks bad. It's like, oh, you never show up for me. Oh, you never tell me I'm pretty, or you're never there for me, or you never did anything for me. And it's like, how could you say I've never, right? It's like something like that. Or it's like saying, oh, if you'll do this, then you'll do that. It's like taking from one extreme to the next, okay? I could also see where this divine feminine could have had a lot of psychotic breaks. Like, 1 minute we're cool and everything's going well, and then the next minute it's like a bunch of bullshit. Like, it's a bunch of drama or whatever. Hot and cold type of energy, silent treatment, stonewalling. Like, it's just a lot of drama. Sounds like a lot of hoopla, right? And it's always everybody else's fault but the divine feminine why shit goes to shit, basically, or why things aren't going off the ground. Even when this divine feminine is talking about other people, it's always like conflict within this divine feminine's relationships, because divine feminine has a hard time holding themselves accountable. So this divine feminine, I wouldn't be surprised if they have beef with their siblings, their friends, their co-workers. Like, everywhere they go, I wouldn't be surprised they have problems with their in-laws. Everywhere they go, I wouldn't be surprised that every time somebody gets close to this person, they end up falling out with this person. Okay, I also wrote down that there's an energy of this divine feminine projecting fear onto this relationship. So perhaps it's like an energy of, she could have, like, this divine feminine energy, she or they could have like said things like, oh, if you don't listen to me, this isn't gonna work. Oh, okay, I told you. It's like speaking negative things on there, like, oh, see, watch, you don't listen to me, watch this negative thing happen, watch this work out this way, watch this fail for you. It's like, or it's like making this divine masculine feel like he can't trust his own judgment, There's a certain energy of being controlling as well, and also a double standard that the divine feminine wasn't willing to uphold. So it's like, you want me to like drop all my hoes at the talking stage, or you want me to be X, Y, and Z and be militant, but I can't have your password, but you want to go through my phone, X, Y, and Z. You want me to come to this relationship and pay all your bills X, Y, and Z, but it's too much for me to actually cook a meal. It's traditional when it's convenient, but then it's non-traditional when it's your time, your end of the bargain, right? I feel like there's energy of this divine feminine energy also being insecure and very reactive, possibly very vulgar. That's probably why, like, when I started y'all reading, I was like, maybe y'all can stop cussing, because y'all probably tired of this shit. It's like talking to everybody to talk to. I feel like this is a divine feminine energy that call men out their names, you know? Like, call them punks and bitches and hoes and all the other stuff. Like, I don't know. This divine feminine probably got a Zeus subscription, to be honest with you, because she seemed like the type, or they seem like the type. I feel like they're very possessive, and I also put down third party. I've said either friends or family, or family. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this divine feminine could have been somebody that, soon as they break up, or they have conflict, they're running to either this divine masculine's family and friends and talking about them, or telling their business, or running to their friends and family. And it's like, now we have all these extra like opinions and eyes on our situation that it don't need to be. Maybe this divine feminine had a lot of brothers, or a father figure, or a messy ass mama, or an overbearing mother-in-law that this person kept within this relationship that made things worse. Okay, so conflict was instigated when it didn't have to be. Could have just been squashed, you know, because you make up with your partner. But I've learned, like, you have to be careful talking to your homegirls, because some of your homegirls could be jealous and want your man or your woman, whoever you with, right? And some of them, it's not that they jealous because they want your partner. Sometimes they want you. I've been on both ends of the spectrum regarding, like, having a friend give me bad advice because either they want me or my life, one or the other. So it happens like that. So that for who it resonates with. I also feel like this divine feminine could have been very materialistic. It's like always in the nigga pockets, but never trying to go after a nigga hearts. And when it's like when the money go, the emotions go too. It's like reminding me of when I was watching for some of you, this divine feminine could have been karma for how a divine masculine treated somebody else. For some of you guys, because this is like reminding me when I was watching Why Did I Get Married? But the play by Tyler Perry. He had left Sheila because she had gained weight, or she, you know, or whatever the fuck. She became familiar, boring, and he left Sheila for her best friend, someone who was young, vibrant, and like there, more sensual, easier to manipulate, things of that nature. But along with that came a tax bracket. This is somebody that wanted Mike, the character, for just his pockets, and a lot of his income was depreciated due to their relationship because Sheila was the one keeping their business thriving. When Sheila left, so did the success, so did the sunshine. So now this divine masculine was left with this situation where he's wanted by somebody who don't want him for who he is, because he sabotaged that, but will he him a ride? And I do feel like there's a lot coming here. And she give me money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a tyrant, friend indeed. I gotta go to the way over town. That's good to me. It's like somebody that can suck a mean dick or fuck a ride, but it's like outside. Oh, excuse my language. My niece upstairs. I can't be talking like that. Ooh. But it's like somebody that can they down for like the freaky deaky and like spending money and buying stuff and to be on the receiving end of everything with the divine masculine. But even that got boring. Even that's getting mundane. You understand what I'm saying? It's like something about this person could have, like, I'm hearing like dime in the body. And she said something like, what did she say? Like, it was too feminine for a man to like get his hair done. Like, you don't want a man to get his hair done? What type of shit is that? I mean, that doesn't make sense. It's like somebody who makes people feel like, I don't know. It's like somebody always calling somebody sassy, like I'm sassy for having emotions. Bitch, Jesus, what are you talking about? Like, it's someone who's just deliberately like belittling towards like this divine masculine, right? Somebody that's really like a bandwagon person, somebody that like really don't feel good about themselves, and they felt like this divine masculine felt like they was too good or too cute, and they felt like they need to knock this divine masculine off the pedestal because they really was jealous of this divine masculine energy, to be honest with you. I've wrote down this person has a victim mentality, and they use their childhood trauma as an excuse for why things happen. For some of you, there could also be like a miscarriage, something like that, and it was, or something, but it really could have been, this person could have had an abortion and lied about a miscarriage. It's like just dry being like super manipulative, or having a baby knowing it's not a nigga baby, like, or just doing like just super mean, malicious stuff, and then being like, oh well, I went through this, I didn't have a dad, or oh da 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 da, or it could be maybe this person had known this divine masculine before he found out he was attractive, or before they found out she found out she was attractive, right? This is because divine masculine don't have to be a dude, it could be a feminine as well. just depending on where you lay. That's why I'm trying to be as obvious as possible. But I also feel like it's like an energy of like, I made you, I owned you. It's like they're showing me acrimony type vibe, and it's like now with somebody else like coming, like you did. Is this somebody that resented you, like because they gave you these things? Anything they did, anything this divine feminine did for this divine masculine, it was to be able to keep them under their thumb, basically to say that they gave them something. I'm the reason that you got this penthouse. I'm the reason you got that. You wouldn't have it, and they wouldn't want you if you didn't have this. And it's like, bro, I want you. I'm trying to make this work, and it's like I really could be over there. I really could have said divine masculine, but it's like I'm here trying to work things out with you, and it's like you working against me. We just supposed to be we, and you asking me if I'm speaking French and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I also wrote down like they family just gets way involved, and I also put down that hold on, what to say? Throws things in the face of others. So this is my masculine vented and said that this happened to them or something like that, something really personal that was very vulnerable and hard to like say. It's like somebody to throw it in their face, and it's not just this divine masculine. It's divine masculine. It could have been that he watched they watched how this person talks about their friends. It's like, damn, you fall out with your friends, your siblings, your family, and this how you talk about them. I'm afraid to tell you my truths because I see how you are when you get upset. I see how you do people that have been there for you from the beginning. I don't know if I can attach myself to you moving forward. So we're gonna put some cards, but I got a lot of information as far as like names, and just bear with me. Okay, I got Timmy, Maya, Micaiah, Rose, Kaisha, John, Ariel, Jimmy, Henry, Tia, Jasmine, Tanya, Harold, Dennis, Tatiana, Samaje, Carrie, Noah, Essence, Micah, Clyde, Keith, Kirsten, Howard, Sheena Ray, Sharon, Ricardo, Ricky, Devin, Asia, Kevin, Sierra, Seth, Raymond, Shantae, Angela, Robert, Tori, Keisha, Ashley, Levi, Zeke, Zatavia, Ray, Jordan, Destiny, Keontae, Joel, Amika, Ryan, Skylar, Kadeja, Brandy, Jonice, Robin, MJ, JB, Aisha, Sade, Haley, Kaylee, or Carly, Kyron, Corey, Shay, Abby, and Latanya, and Kinsley. And possibly Aisha, if I didn't say that already. The states that I was getting was Mississippi, Texas, Illinois, Louisiana, Britain. Somebody could either be named Beverly, or they could live on the Boulevard. But I also was getting Oklahoma. And I was also getting like, Washington. Okay, colors that I was getting that might be significant. I don't know if this is hair colors or if this is like room colors, favorite colors, the color in which a place you went when on the first date or whatever. But I was getting green, red, purple, orange, and silver. So somebody could like this color jewelry. I don't know what, but those are the colors that I got. They're significant. Numbers that I got that was significant: 872, 2018, and initials or letters that might be significant: GACATFR. Those initials might be significant. I'll say it again: RFTKGCA. Okay, so we're gonna put some cards and we'll see like what comes out. But that's just what I got in y'all channel messages. Like, so let me pull the questions back out so I can make sure I'm sticking to the guideline. Y'all, the kids is just not getting out of school, so I'm in the hood, so it's gonna be really loud. I'm just telling y'all right now, cause I could already hear them turning. They just sound like they getting like slaughtered outside, and they're just doing hood rat shit with their hood rat friends, hopping off buildings and shit. I promise they're fine. But let's see. Tell me, who is? Describe my viewer within this relationship. Some of you guys could have been a divine feminine energy. You could assimilate with the divine feminine energy, or I could see you guys being a fire sign: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Virgo. Some of you all, you came to this reading for somebody else, and I'm picking up on like another person that might be the root and why another relationship didn't work, if that makes sense. You might be drawn to more than one power, if that's the case. But give me some more cards. Describe that person in this relationship. Okay. First of all, I don't think that neither one of you were fully all in as y'all portray to. It's like being half-assed. Neither one of you guys really released your inhibitions like at this motherfucker. Like neither one of y'all was completely emotionally like, how do I say this? Like, as much as you love this person, it's still, like for divine masculine, for instance, if this divine feminine said marry me, divine masculine would be like no, because it's like an underlying like, I just feel like that there's something that it would not work. I feel like we get married, we get divorced. Even if this person feels as though right there and there, I would like for it to be like like you know, like the end all be all. I just know like without it from the beginning up to the end, like it don't matter. Like on both ends, I can see where y'all both know it ain't working. You know, I feel like this divine feminine energy is somebody that I can see where perhaps they feel like they was a competition, or perhaps they feel like that this, it's like this divine feminine energy could have felt like this divine masculine didn't make it clear enough that they were together, didn't set enough boundaries as far as like, it's like it might not be that you're entertaining them, but you got these bitches thinking that they could compete with me. That's the point of it all. And it's like it's messing with me because I'm insecure and I just got out of this relationship and I just had a toxic guy, I just had a you know, all these things like reminded me how I showed up in a connection between me and like one of my exes, with Malik. It's like I was just fresh out of an abusive relationship, and I really shouldn't have been just jumping into that situation. He was grieving. I was grieving. We were going through things, and we were two kids trying to have an adult situation, trying to have adult conversations with minimal experience or reference point and minimal patience with ourselves, let alone with each other. So it's like I didn't have patience, and I was always insecure, feel like he was cheating on me because the last dude I was dating had me babysitting his side bitch baby. So, of course, everything this dude did made me feel like it was an issue. Like, he had a celebrity on his lock screen, and I felt like that was basically cheating. It was something that, you know, and obviously that was a boundary for me. And on his end, he could have done some things to make me feel secure, but at the same time, it was not his responsibility to hold my hands. And, like, how do I say this? Like, make me feel confident or make me less insecure. But here's the thing, like it's like the both of y'all, I can see why divine feminine is upset, and I'll see why divine masculine is upset. But the main issue is like divine masculine don't feel like it's worth it because like you accusing me of things and you punish me for things that I did not do. I could have did, I deliberately didn't do it, so now I'm upset because to be punished for it is like damn if I do, damn if I don't. Where the divine feminine could be feeling like I understand that, but it's like two things can exist at once. Your intentions don't lessen your impact of what you did, if that makes sense. Like at the end of the day, like if you have all these girls texting you these things, even if you just leave them on red or whatever, it's the fact they feel comfortable to do that knowing your relationship, or maybe they don't know about a relationship, maybe this person wants to keep things private, low-key or something like that, or it's just like that makes you uncomfortable. And I know it's irrational, but not all my feelings are going to make sense. And it's like the fact that you want to do this very simple thing for me, it bothers me. But this masculine could feel like that's just really insecure, and I don't feel like I should do things based off your insecurities. So it's like an unwillingness to like bend a little, you understand what I'm saying? He could have felt like this divine masculine definitely, or this other person in your connection definitely felt as though this divine feminine was guarded, maybe even super sensitive. Maybe they felt like as if they had to walk around on eggshells within this relationship. Like if I say how I feel, that I'll automatically be a bad person. And obviously they could have also felt like this other person, they felt as though they had a lot of things going on in their personal life that they couldn't share, they couldn't express. And perhaps it was always about your perspective, what was going on with you. Perhaps they wanted you to ask them sometimes, like, how was your day? And maybe, like, if they took some time out to themselves, not automatically feel like that they're cheating. Like, this is somebody that's really, like, introverted. And I feel like they felt misunderstood. Like, sometimes they really want to be alone. Sometimes they wanted things a certain type of way. Or sometimes they just wanted, I don't know, this is someone who had a hard time. This other person in this connection had a hard time adjusting to being in connection with somebody that was this overbearing, having had so much peace being alone, if that makes sense. I could see where this divine masculine could have felt as though this divine feminine was very beautiful. They had a lot of emotions for this divine feminine. This other energy that you're connected to could have definitely felt as though you're very funny, entertaining, and y'all had a good connection, but maybe it was like, it wasn't the same as y'all got older as it was when y'all was younger. Doesn't mean that you know this person for eons, like years or whatever. Could be for a lot of you guys it was that. But some of you guys it could just, because you're getting older every day. So it's just like when we first met, so like that's why I was picking up in the channel messages like unrecognizable. It's like that. Like, who are you? Like, I don't know, this divine masculine feel duped. Like, stuck. Like maybe he felt like it's like supposed to be a relationship, not an ownership type shit. Versus on your end, it's like I'm trying to figure things out and I'm working on myself. And I understand that sometimes I can be possessive and I'm working on these things and I'm not happy of how I showed up. But it's like I'm hearing like what's that 50 Cent song? But I heard the line, but then it's like I'm learning, I'm working on things, but it's like don't hold it against me. Like how deep is our bond if you'll just like let it go? That if I make a mistake, I feel like that I can't be like, obviously if you love me with everything I've been through, it's not an excuse, but it's an explanation. Like unrealistically, like I love you and I want this, but I'm unable to give you this right now because I don't even see that it's wrong. And when I do learn it, I try to fix it. But it's like when I'm pointing things out to make it easier for me to transition, you're not even walking me through, you just shutting down. So you're not telling me like, hey, that behavior that you're doing X, Y, and Z. Because if I'm masculine, it feels like I shouldn't have to. You're a grown person. No, you don't have to tell me how to be emotionally stable. I have these emotions too, but I don't act that way. And I can see both ends, honestly. Like I can see both ends. This is my masculine because the other person could have felt as though like I'm over here struggling this connection, feeling confined, and there's somebody else that's like where they're actually treating me nicer, or they could offer something. It's like something I'm deliberately ignoring it because this sun is behind his head, and it's like I'm trying to work through. Working through this together, but this person here, this other, like you could have felt like I'm alone. You could have said that a lot, like I'm by myself, or you don't care, and it's like that type of stuff that makes this divine masculine shut down, or this other person shut down. Because like the fact that you act like you alone, the fact that you act like I'm not right here, the fact that you act like I haven't done nothing to help you or nothing to be there. It's like it's the unseen like efforts and work that they put in this relationship that cause resentment. In the end, that makes sense. I feel called to get a whole deck from my closet, so y'all hold on real quick. Y'all are making me get all my like because Patreon had me doing this. Y'all are making me get like all my OG decks and stuff. So this could definitely be somebody that you've been like, it's been like at least I don't know how long you've been with this person, but it's been at least been like consistent drama since 2021 for some of you guys, like, or for at least like 4 years for others of you. Because this is a timeless message, and I can't assume that everybody's watching this in the same century in which I uploaded. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I have to get this deck from out of this little. Yeah, I have so many cards, y'all, and I had so many more, but like I said, a lot of my cards got damaged. But we're working on it, working on getting my inventory. If you guys would like to donate something to my channel, let me know. I have like a lot of carts, and I would definitely send you guys a link to some things that I would love to see. If you guys want to help me get a P.O. box, stuff like that, you can donate. Links in the description box. But I want to pull from this deck because there's some messages here, and I just want to clarify, like what describe like my viewer's point of view. Like how do they feel in this connection? How do they feel this connection? Okay. I will never love again after you. Our separation was so messy, it made me question my worth. How did we get here? Yes, it's a lot about being triggered. Like it's the simple shit. Like it's like somebody who say, well, obviously I'm a superstar, or obviously I'm in public eye, people are gonna like me. So, or obviously it's a strip club, like they're gonna do this, but it's like that makes me insecure. Like, do you have to go to a strip club? And it's like this stuff that I want to do, and you're just insecure. It's like somebody just not wanting to be in this other person because it feels like it would be different if it was life or death, like this person's point of view. But it's like, I don't know. I see both perspectives, to be honest. How does the other person feel in this connection? Yeah, but Shadow messages is on point. How does the other person feel in this connection? Okay. Ooh, 3 cards. Oh, 4. Okay. I drink my pain away. I only hope you miss me the way I miss you. There was a darkness in the sky that has never left since you went away. Okay, so they definitely like find themselves like trapped into negative vices or negative cycles of coping mechanisms, because I do think this is something that they feel like they put a lot of effort into, all the work. It's like all that work, and what did it get me, right? We also have, I feel like we are never on the same page. Yes, I never want you to feel that I don't appreciate the love you give. I just feel like the timing wasn't right for us. I was picking up on the fact that you guys were just like I said, it's like young and trying to do things, and it's like like it's too much, it's too stressful too soon how this other person felt. It's not about sex or anything physical or material. I want you in my space. The intimacy we share is something that I never knew I was missing or needed. Okay, so this person here could not have been somebody they really like to express themselves too much. They just feel like I'd rather show you. They probably trying to get themselves together, and they just had a lot of things going on, and they couldn't do this and then focus on your emotions, because what you needed was a lot and what they needed was a lot, and neither one of you could really show up for each other due to this. You know, this codependent attachment caused conflict in your relationship. We also have I am conflicted. I love you, I want you back in my space, but if I take you back in my life, that would tell you that what you did is okay, and it is not. So this person feels like there's definitely energy of we have to set a boundary and deliberately walk away from each other, because this has been a persistent loop of like on and off toxicity, and I don't want to see you hurt, and nor do I want to hurt. And if walking away makes us better people, then I'm okay with that. Okay, somebody's name could be Willow. Okay, so or somebody who can have blocks, doesn't have to be. We have feel my heart's intention, teach me how to love, I'm willing to learn. We have so much love between us that I'll throw it away. You could have felt like this person here just got tired of you or got impatient. Okay, I don't know if this person was more like, this person could call you immature a lot like that, or called you lame at some point. Something like that could be significant. Or you could have did this to this person. Let's see, why didn't this work? Let's see which one was TV. Why didn't this work? Yeah, it's like, never hash facts and make shit up. It's like we're arguing over like your illusions because you're overthinking. It's like in the beginning it was one thing. It's like reminding me of like the House of Usher, but like the daughter that was like always fighting for her father's approval, and she was barely awake, and so much so that she had her husband like doing things he really didn't want to do to make her happy. Like they opened up their relationship to make an open relationship due to her insecurities, right? And then she started accusing him of cheating when they didn't want to do the shit in the first place. He was like, I never wanted to even open our marriage. You wanted that. Like, it's something like that can be significant, you know? Or it's like, I understand you feeling triggered or you feeling this way, but it's like you hear like the word never. Like, it's like making up shit, like just hurting their own feelings. It's like, I feel like someone here is hurting their own feelings in this connection, because there's some, like this person could have had a lot of female friends if they're masculine, or could have had a lot of male friends if they're feminine energy. Just like overthinking, and because that's like your number one thought becomes your first manifestation. Thinking somebody else gonna take them away, yeah, because you're gonna push them away under this pretenses. You know what? Why didn't it work? Yeah, forcer forces things on you. Yeah, like this divine feminine this divine masculine felt confined. This divine masculine could have tattoos or look like this, or be heavily into sports now, or athleticism, or maybe he just had a really nice body. I feel like this was a looker, I'm telling you. But I do think at some point this divine masculine could have not had his finances together, and I think this is somebody that eventually within this relationship they came up, and there was a certain level of like envy and resentment. And I feel like this is somebody like this divine feminine could have tried to jumpstart a business on their own, or maybe they just were so used to being in a relationship with somebody that was on the same level as them. It was cool when the divine masculine was hurt and divine feminine was hurt, and they could bond on being hurt together. But when the divine masculine like stopped making excuses for his pain, bossed up and shit, this divine feminine didn't like the people that flocked towards them, because they was automatically feeling like, oh, you're gonna leave me behind once you get on. And this divine masculine is like, no matter what comes up, I'm gonna always like stay down with you because you stood down with me when I didn't have shit. But this divine feminine is always like worried about the next bitch, and it's like, I'm worried about you, but you making me look at the next bitch because you make me want to leave the one I'm with type shit. Because it's like, damn, like I'm worried about you. I'm just working. That's all I do, work so that we can have a better life. And it's like I'm spending money and it feels like a waste because what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? It's like arguments and conflicts where it don't need to be. You know? What was this relationship like really? What was this relationship like really? Okay. I do think there was a lot of like making up to break up, and like it might have been like you guys probably lived together at some point. Maybe somebody worked at a coffee shop, or maybe it's like the energy of like you guys could have started out being friends, or maybe y'all met through friends, but it's also like a lot of energy surrounding at some point this was like really someone that you had a really close bond with. Okay, what was this relationship really like? This divine masculine could have been with this person up until like before they, like literally before they even got tatted or whatever. Because this is like a tatted man that he not tatted. So it's like y'all did know each other for some time. You understand what I'm saying? Like now this divine masculine has tattoos they didn't before. But I could also see like, yeah, it says avoiding a conversation or call, boundaries hurt still. You know what? I do think that while in this connection, this divine masculine could have met his twin flame and deliberately, or could have met somebody that he did, you know, he knew that he could be with, that it could have been a healthy relationship with, that he was sacrificing to stay in this connection. It's like, I know that this person here loves me more, or could love me in a way that I deserve to be loved, but I'd rather stay here and I sacrifice that and be in this connection where I'm like, it's an illusion of an obligation, right? And I can feel like this divine feminine energy just always felt like, this is like, I feel like this is a karmic, okay? You know how you have that karmic right before you meet your real twin flame? This was that, to be honest with you guys. And I feel like while in this connection, this divine masculine could have, like I said, met someone that, you know, possibly didn't want to deal with their shit because they had this shit going on, and also because this shit was going on, they couldn't even show up for that person. So it's like, I'm stressed out and I'm overwhelmed and I'm frustrated because I got two people that I care about and I can't go in neither direction. Says divine masculine, that can be complicated. This divine feminine that he was actually with and being loyal to is like, you cheated. It's like, no, I'm actually not. Like, I'm actually right here with you. And it's like, this other person is like, damn, like, what is this? You don't feel what I feel? Yeah. And it's like, this person could have got a phoenix tatted on them. I do think this is a connection where it's been on and off, and I do think this divine feminine has been like on it, like, let's blocking in and out, moving it out, throwing stuff out, like all this extra stuff on and off, like all the time, and starting drama due to whatever this masculine does for work. Okay. Where's this connection headed? Yeah. See how both of these are in reverse? I do feel like this is going to be something that, like, I do think that, again, this is going to trigger this divine feminine, because one of the people, she's going to feel like this person, or you, or whatever the fuck, but this other divine feminine energy is going to be feeling like, I was right the whole time, when really no. Like, it's literally like, this person is like, I can see where this other person or this divine masculine energy is going to go towards one of these people that was trying to be there for this person this whole time. But it literally just kind of happened to where this person kind of made it that way. I feel like this person, this divine masculine, you know, I picked up on the fact that they met somebody that they knew. Like, it's like, I'm seeing Norbert. Norbert was being very faithful to his wife, Respucia, in spite of how mean she was to Norbert. You understand what I'm saying? But he loved whatever the fuck her name was. You know, she was super sweet and innocent, and she was gonna marry somebody else, and she loved Norbert, and both of them was gonna go in different directions. What's going to end up happening, this connection is not going to get off the ground, right? But this person is going to find their respective counterpart and go towards that person, and depending on where you are in a situation, that may or may not be something that you want to hear. But if you're a divine masculine watching this, what I see happening, I see you finally healing and moving on from this situation and going towards something that you've been like avoiding going deep in because of this situation. That in that instance, you know how I said in the beginning, y'all maybe draw more than one pal. Okay, so yeah, that's good. See, but if you're gonna divine feminine energy, what I can see happening, you're gonna have to work through some emotions, because I do see an energy of knowing, like, I had something and that was good and it did not work, and what can I do with this information now that I have it? And just facing the man in the mirror in that type of situation, I can also see you kind of like releasing a connection in which you just feel like you have to constantly look over your shoulder. Okay, on the bottom of the deck we have rejected. I could just see where this divine masculine energy is just going to be done completely with this divine feminine energy, and it's like walking away, but it's no harm. Like, it's like I care, but I have to it's like putting the self first is what I really want to say. And also I can see where this divine masculine energy is going to withdraw sex, because that could have been something this divine feminine used over, or to have leverage with this connection, because I think this divine masculine is realizing, like, I'm missing out on opportunities that are more aligned with me, trying to hold down something that isn't hugging me back. Yeah, a dirty offer. Yeah. And it's divine feminine energy. I feel like they are going to kind of move on, but I feel like they energetically walked away a long time ago. Yeah, and I think it's somebody that may have been a cheater herself. And yeah, they just like this person for money. So divine masculine, if you were wondering, like, if this person was just you, it is like that. It's like accusing somebody of doing some shit that they was doing in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? And it's somebody that was financially dependent. It's like, I'm here, ring me along. I've been through this too long. Because I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm. It's like, yeah, she's not going to be rocking. Like, that next bitch is not going to be rocking the clothes and all the other things that I wear. I sat there and I was with you while you was broke before you had it. She not going to be in this Tesla, this BMW, this Cadillac, this, like whatever, like this could have been like your dream girl that you kind of put on the like back burner because of something else, like another obligation. Because I'm hearing I meant you no harm, I never meant to make you cry. That's Eddie Murphy. So this divine masculine could also, like I said, struggle with addictions and negative vices that he found, like dug himself into in lieu of this connection, like just being so traumatic. So we're gonna pull some more advice for you guys from another deck that I made. Let's see. Spirit living God, what advice do you want to give my viewers regarding this connection? Like, how can they heal during this period of isolation? How can they heal during this period of isolation between them and this person? Like, what do they know? Okay. True love is on its way to you. In the meantime, you can heal in preparation. So either way, you flip the script rub it down. This all happened to just get you prepared for the one. So there's some mistakes that are better made or learned with other people as opposed to you going through those things with your divine counterpart. Anything else, Spirit, you would like to leave them with? Okay. I have plans for you both to be together in the future, but now is not the right time. So for a lot of you guys, depending on, and I know you may feel unlucky in love, but I have sent you someone your way to captivate your attention and love you. And hey, okay, have you grown in this relationship with your person? Are they growing too, or is this answer? Hold on, what is that? Are you content after answering these questions? This is my They Will and Jada Love card. So for a lot of you guys, I can see where, somebody here could be a Gemini, a Pisces, Aries, or a Cancer, Leo. I feel like you're a divine masculine energy, or you identify with the divine masculine energy that I read on in this reading, right? For a lot of you guys, I think that you're going to go be with that person that you did not entertain because of this situation. And I do think that that's who you're going to, that's just like for my divine feminine. I feel like you could have also, there's also someone that you're going to be with. It just won't be, it won't be this person that you watching this reading for. It'll be the other person that you was drawn to for another reading. So, or this, like I said, divine masculine, I could definitely say like that person that you was in, like, that you really want to be with, or that you see now, like, damn, like, we could have been that person. You're going to be with that connection. Could be an Aries or a Earth sign, Taurus, or Capricorn woman, or feminine energy, or they can have these placements heavy in their chart, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. Yeah, strong Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That'll be somebody that you probably feel like that you have no chance with moving forward, because maybe they found out about each other. But I do think that there is going to be a potential for reconciliation. But I do think that it will require a lot of finesse on your end, not negative finesse and manipulation, but more so like work. Okay, because we know the snake was put on his belly due to deceiving Eve into basically fucking herself out of the kindergarten Eden, allegedly, right? We have the Nine of Cups. I do see a wish fulfillment regarding this situation, but it's going to happen after a death. In order to have a rebirth or resurrection, we have to have a death first, and the death is this situation, this other shit, in order to have this better thing. And I do feel like that both of you guys, this situation, this is just a toxic loop that y'all trying to stay in, because it's familiar and it's easier to get your heart broke a billion times in a way that you are used to. Okay, your heart's gotten used to trauma. You got to get unused to chaos so that this situation can thrive. So with that being said, I love you guys to the moon and back, and of course around the house. Also, I'm moving on to the next pal, because I do have a client reading to do shortly. So yeah.
I've done it a lot, shit, just to live this here lifestyle. We came straight from the bottom to the top, my lifestyle. We were living life like beginners, and this is only the beginning.
What's good with your back page? It's your girl, 𝒮𝓂𝓒𝓒 𝒮𝓂𝓒 back in the Sugar Production. As you guys can tell by the title, we're going to be discussing why the fuck it didn't work with the person on your mind. Just give me a moment to get through disclaimers. If you're new here, Sugar Production just basically means that I'm never going to tell you no hunky-dory bullshit. I'm here to tell you the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. With that being said, I do smoke and cuss in my reading, so if that bothers you, just know that I don't give a fuck. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to answer a couple questions that I will read for you in just a second. And I did take the liberty to do a couple channel messages that we will go through before we go through your card portion of the reading. Okay, so the questions that we will be answering today in today's reading is, who are they? Essentially, I'm just going to get a side-by-side analysis of both individuals, and I'm going to separate them and differentiate them by divine masculine and feminine energy. I took the liberty of separating my channel messages, and I will do the reading in that particular format, simply because I find that gender doesn't have anything to do with the energy that you may resonate with, and I just want to get you guys acclimated with that, because you might find yourself on either way, and I want to address both perspectives so that we can get an all-encompassing reading. We're also going to analyze what the relationship with the light of them really, because oftentimes we tend to over-exaggerate our place in people's lives and remember relationships as being better than what they were while we were in and after the fact, right? After we've done the healing, we assume that people done the same, and I just want to give you a kindly reminder what the relationship was actually like while you were in it. I would also ask about, like, when did the connection shift? Where is the connection headed in the future? Most importantly, why didn't it work, as you can tell by the title, and how can you heal during this period of isolation? So let's look at your channel messages to see what came out. Okay, and I do want to thank you guys for the orders and donations. If you guys are interested in contributing to the channel, the link is below in the description box. Thank you. So I could say that for you guys who select 𝒮𝓂𝓒𝓒, these are y'all notes right here. For a lot of you guys could be extroverted, because my entire handwriting, I don't write like this typically. I'll be honest with you. I write like this. So I don't know why this is different, but somebody think it could be Reese or something like that. Charisse or something. I don't know. But yeah. I already got freckles. I don't know. I see like a light complected, fair skinned black like woman, for like one or two of you guys, with like freckles, kind of like a flat nose or something like that, like kind of like Native American. Okay, lots of hair, really thick and stout, like short, like a gymnastic type build, like really short and thick type build for like somebody. Okay, but anywho, I asked the question, why didn't it work? And these are the channel messages that I came up with. For the divine masculine, I feel like this divine masculine was hypersexual. I feel like he was a liar. He's very untrustworthy. This divine masculine definitely had mommy issues. He was quite inconsiderate. I feel like this divine masculine could have used weaponized incompetence. And if you guys are unfamiliar with that term, weaponized incompetence relates to when someone uses their lack of knowledge or their ignorance or something as an excuse for their behaviors. So it completely, and I wrote down here that intentions don't negate you of the impact or something. So it's like saying, well, I don't know any better. I didn't have a daddy, so that's why I do X, Y, and Z. Or my daddy beat my mama, so that's why I do X, Y, and Z. Hopefully that wasn't triggering, but it's that type of information. Or it's, oh, my mama washed my clothes, so now I expect you to wash my clothes, cook, clean, everything else after me. That's an example of weaponized incompetence. I feel like this person could have lived double lives as divine masculine, because I feel like there's the energy of like coming home late, or like being in a connection and then showing up all like you're all into this situation while being like, you know, it's like wanting everything for nothing. It's like wanting relationship benefits without a relationship title. I also feel like there's energy of or behaving single while in a connection. So I feel like this divine masculine was a love bomber. He could have stepped out on his divine feminine during a period of grief, whether knowingly or unknowingly. I could just see where this divine feminine could have been grieving the loss of something or someone, and I think that at this divine feminine's lowest, divine masculine was doing things to cause this divine feminine harm. I feel like there's an energy of this divine masculine being quite inconsiderate, maybe even blunt and harsh with correcting or communicating with the divine feminine. I feel like this divine masculine energy uses work or career as an excuse for or cover up for why he shows up or why he does certain things. So it's like reminding me, like growing up, my dad had like clothes in his closet at work so he could change, and like a lot of times he would say he was at work or fishing when he was doing other shit. Something like that could be significant. It's like saying, oh, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Or it could be like on the latter end. I can see where someone can be saying, well, I'm successful. I provide you with this lifestyle. Or I have this type, I'm this type of way. Or I'm this in the community. Therefore, I can't settle down with one person. Or you can't expect me to do this. Or it could be like, oh, I'm still young. Like, I don't want to get married, but it's okay for you to put a baby in me. Or it's okay for me to be paying your bills on the flip side. Something like that. I could also see where there's an energy of like using work or career to justify lying, and they're showing me Neo. So for some of you guys, there could have been energy of stepping out and creating a fathering a child, or getting pregnant by someone else. For some of you guys, I feel like this divine masculine energy was emotionally abusive and manipulative. I feel like that this divine masculine had a lot of materials, or presented themselves as having a lot of materials at the beginning of this connection, and now it's the contrary. So it's like coming to the connection with all these like luxury brands and everything else, and then you get in the connection with this person, and now they asking to drive your car, right? And they drift the drought, and they impressing somebody and shit that you bought them, or in like your shit. It's something like that could be significant for some of you all. I could see where it didn't work because this divine masculine could have been like, he could have financially, or he or she could have financially scammed the divine feminine energy. I feel like this divine masculine energy, they basically cultivated a personality particularly for this divine feminine energy, and when the divine feminine found out, it was too late. They're kind of showing me that movie like A Fall from Grace. Something like that could be significant. Somebody that could be Gracie, or you guys could have like a young child now, and that's going to be when the divine feminine energy found out like, oh, you're not the who I thought I knew you type shit. Somebody could be Sagittarius, somebody that could be Onika, okay, or Tanya. Somebody could be Trinidadian. Doesn't have to be, or from New York. I also wrote down that this divine masculine played dumb or gaslit the divine feminine and projected. It's like saying like, oh, and it's like when it's like you cheat, and then I'm insecure because you cheated, and then you use me being insecure because you cheated to go as an excuse to go cheat. It's like something like that. Like, what? How does that make sense? And it's like saying, well, I didn't mean to cheat. How you didn't mean to lie, cover it up, cheat, manipulate, go over there, go get washed up, go cheat, come back, get cleaned up, come back, lie for all this time and smile on my face. Like, how you do that? Give her your number, text her, got her thinking that X, Y, and Z, smiling in his face, deleting the M's, going in what they call it, incognito mode or whatever, like private messages. Like, how you to mean to Snapchat intentionally? You understand what I'm saying? How you mean to do all of that? Something like that could be significant in regards to why this connection didn't work. It's like saying like, oh, or it's like playing dumb. Like, this divine masculine knew full and well, at the very least, that this divine feminine was very into him, you know. And it's like, when I'm in your face, I'm being really flirtatious, and it's like it's me and you, and this is all I care about. And the second I'm out of your face, I'm posting on social media, doing things that I know would trigger you and make you feel small. That's what this divine masculine is doing. There's a lack of accountability on the divine masculine's end. And I also put down that this divine masculine started getting more disrespectful over time, because after like a period of time of this divine feminine like sacrificing their boundaries and becoming smaller and smaller and breaking this divine feminine down, it's like, now that I got you where I want you, I don't have to hide the fact that I'm cheating and talking to other people. I'm going to post them on my story now. You're going to know. I'm going to you know, go out with these people in public, and I'm going to buy them things. You know what I'm saying? It's like something like that. It's like being more outward with the disrespect. So for the divine feminine energy, I wrote down that it didn't work because divine feminine energy was very naive. Okay, and I do think that it was a lack of guilt or empathy, because this is a true, I don't say narcissist because I'm not a doctor, right? But this is somebody that this divine masculine genuinely knew what he was doing towards divine feminine. He or she is not in the dark in regards to how they played this situation. They saw somebody that was a sitting duck, and they manipulate this person to get ahead, and they doing it with attention because it's accessible and it's fun, and it doesn't do anything to this person. Like, they sleep very good at night knowing they're doing this. I'll say that. This divine masculine energy could have groomed this divine feminine, or they knew that this divine feminine had been through some things. So it's like, because I know what you've been through, I know what you'll tolerate. This divine feminine could have been the type of person when they go and they tell people off rip, I've been through all this shit, when they meet people, so just be careful with me type shit, right? So I hear people Libra, and this divine masculine took that and was like, oh shit, whew, I thought I was gonna have to be a good person. You'll take the bare minimum. All I gotta do is be like, I have to pay you common decency. You're gonna think I'm the best guy in the world. The other person I manipulated, I have to actually buy them Birkin bags and shit. I could buy you a fucking Happy Meal because you ain't never been nowhere or had shit. I could do you anywhere. I could just smile in your face, or I could just come drop this off in your back and you'll just take it, basically. I feel like this divine feminine energy was likely sheltered. Probably had parents that excluded her or shielded this person, him or her, from certain opportunities or going places or doing things, which made this possible for this person to be easily manipulated in this situation. I could also see where there is a lot of sacrifices this person made for this divine masculine. I can see where this divine feminine has was more confident before they got into this connection. It's like I feel like this person was more vibrant, sensual, outspoken, maybe even like they probably are very shy now when they could have been very loud and like boisterous prior to this connection or relationship. I could also see where there's an energy of this divine feminine or energy, whether a male or female, could have had a Christian background that they strayed away from in lieu of this connection, because it's like I feel like this divine feminine could have been praying for this person, and it's like you're praying for somebody that's literally the devil, and it's like, or literally like a demon, or literally something that you were supposed, like, it's, you're putting a permanent stamp on a temporary situation that God never wanted for you, is what I'm kind of getting with this situation, whoever this divine feminine energy is. And I feel like this divine feminine, because they weren't getting what they wanted, which was a blessing in disguise, because this is like a toddler being upset that they can't get played with a knife or something like that. So I'll let you say that I'm the worst parent ever, because I don't want to let you go put your face in a toilet or go play with a chainsaw, something like that. But I'm doing what's best for you. This is how God perceives, like, not answering some of God's divine feminine's prayers, because it's like, you're going to thank me in advance. Like, thank me in advance now, but you're going to thank me later for sure that I didn't force you to be with this person. I don't want to. You're going to be thankful that I didn't allow you to permanently attach yourself to this individual. I can also feel like that with that being said, I can say, and hopefully that this isn't inconsistent, like insensitive, and I do apologize, but there could be energy of either y'all have a child that is now sick, that this person like isn't empathetic towards your child's like disability, or it's energy surrounding like y'all lost a child, and during this time they couldn't wait till you heal up. Like, it's like out in the streets, like outside, while you're like, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to be too graphic, but it's like, or this is how this is about feminine, it's like, or for some of you guys who are masculines and you represent what this you find yourself assimilating or identifying with this divine feminine energy. I can see where it's like somebody, you get pregnant, or you get somebody pregnant and y'all say y'all want this child, and they get upset with you and they just up and go get an abortion. And it's like, why would you, like, that was a decision I feel like we could have both made together, even if that wasn't something that you want. I understand, like, but it's like, you know, I could also see where this divine feminine energy could have been a grandma baby. I feel like this divine feminine energy was somebody that was very sweet, grew up very sheltered, and just wanted to know what, like, I'm hearing these hoes don't know what life about. They just wanted to know what life about and just kind of have like just kind of have fun and live a little bit. This divine feminine energy could be very intuitive, but they doubted their intuition, or they doubt their intuition a lot when it comes to this relationship. Because I just got a notification for somebody named High Priestess. So something like that could be significant. This divine feminine could have gotten into spirituality in lieu of this connection. And that's kind of what I was picking up on with Sorced straying away from their original faith. I could also see with this situation that this divine feminine feels embarrassed. It's like they could have lost a lot of bonds of people close to them due to this connection, because I was getting the energy of like dirty laundry with Kelly Rowland. It's like he turned me against my sister, I missed you. It's like falling out with people that's close to you because this person, this divine masculine, is telling this divine feminine, or making this divine feminine feel as though like this is the only thing that they have, you know, or making it to where people get so tired of watching how this divine feminine is breaking themselves down to maintain this relationship, they don't even want to be around them anymore, because like they're tired of being on that roller coaster. And it's like, understandably, you understand what I'm saying? Because I was getting girl, and we know Beyonce, I've been knowing you since you was 10, you cannot hide from your friend. Yeah, it's like, girl, or like, or boy, like, or them day, like, you can't sit here and fake the funk. Like, I see you not even yourself anymore. You know, it's like sabotaging career opportunities for this divine feminine, sabotaging other relationship opportunities. Like, just when you start to walk away, here comes this other situation, you know. I could also feel like where this divine feminine could be feeling stuck. Perhaps this person introduced them to things that were sexually taboo, or drugs, so they definitely feel like this is something that they have to stay in. So this is a connection where y'all have to get high together. It's like, I'm ashamed that I even do this, and I don't even want nobody else to know this is a part of who I am. And this divine masculine could use this against the divine feminine, because maybe this is the only person this divine feminine can get it from, or feel safe to do it with. I could also see there's energy of like this divine masculine could have made this divine feminine do like things that were sexually explicit that this divine feminine wasn't comfortable for. Like, maybe this divine feminine gave this person their virginity when they wasn't ready for it, or maybe it's divine masculine, because I feel like this divine masculine, truth be told, I think they queer, I think they gay, because I feel like it's somebody that'll make a divine feminine do anal and won't even do like no soft prep or nothing like that, and be very rough, or make somebody bottom if they are, you know, or and they are top, or make somebody do something that's very degrading, like record or something like that, or have a threesomes and shit like that, knowing that's not something they're really wanting to do. and they feeling stuck because like I did all these things and I kicked and screamed and hollered for you. I might as well just settle this how this divine feminine feels. I feel like they might feel even financially or emotionally codependent on this divine masculine energy. They find themselves apologizing a lot to like this person unnecessarily when it's not deserved, and they find themselves apologizing to other people also. It's like living in constant fear because this divine masculine, they always use like, I'm finna, because you're a human being and you woke up today and you blinked, I'm finna go cheat on you. It's that type of stuff. Like, it's like somebody that, this divine feminine could be a nurse now or a teacher. This divine feminine energy could be a aunt or something like that, or an uncle. This divine feminine energy could be someone who try to sneak and reconcile with this divine masculine because it's like they know better than to be in this connection, but it's like, it's a toxic cord or connection. It's like it's a very codependent, nasty attachment that you guys have. Perhaps y'all had sex, like period sex for some of you guys, or there's like a soul tie or some of you guys, or spiritual work that was done that keeps this person stuck. I could see where this divine feminine could have dropped out of school or quit a job or left a whole life behind for this person. I feel like they feel bound because due to this hypersexuality that they develop within this relationship. I feel like this person here either spends times in strip clubs because they're hypersexual due to this connection, or they either want to strip or they find themselves dirty dancing a lot, or this person could have been pimped out. Like, yeah, I can see that. Some of you guys just could have been like, somebody could have dated they pimp, or I don't know, something like that. I could see a use of cocaine could have been something that was a thing within this relationship. This person could have started off as this divine masculine side chick or side dude within this relationship. But cocaine can be significant either within this connection or within this person's other relationships. I feel like they can be significant. I also put down that this divine feminine feels like this is something they deserve because they started off as a side piece. I could also put down that the signs that I'm getting is Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Aries, Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The names that I was getting was Derek, Will, Clyde, Brandon, Benjamin, Xavier, Mia, Bobby, Misha, Kim, Kanye, Giselle, Tammy, Naya, Michaela, Sierra, Ricky, Ralph, Candace, Malik, Tequila, Tamika, Tasha, Gloria, Keisha, Tallulah, Danae, May, Tim, Joseph, Eugene, Ricky, Dante, Kaya, Sheila, Tiffany. Those are the names that I got for you guys. So that's let's pull your cards now and see what comes out. Ooh, I must have got somebody's name right. I also was getting like it's like a lot of D names, like Darius, Destiny, something like that. A lot of names that start with D. And the color yellow could be significant, and red, that could be somebody's favorite color. Describe my viewers when it's in this connection. Here's the divine feminine here. Describe the other person in this connection. This person could have been now. They had you beefing with somebody else that they was telling y'all both should have been teaming up to beat this motherfucker ass, to be told. Emotionally manipulative. Could have been a Cancer. Okay. I feel like here, this is something that you're tired. Okay, I'm here, Kelly Price. This is somebody that you probably gained weight since this connection, or it could have made you feel fat. Like, this person made you feel undesirable, unattractive. It's like I used to think that I wasn't fine enough. I used to think that I wasn't wild enough, but I'm gonna waste my time trying to figure out why you playing games and what's it's all about. Because it's like getting jealous to the point to where it's like thinking that you crazy, thinking that you overestimated this relationship. Like, it wasn't all in my head and like this person had you doing crazy shit. Like, the shit that you did in this connection, it's like reminding me of like with my ex when he cheated on me and I went to his job with a couple of ants and threw it in his face, scaled the wall and hid raw meat around the apartment and shit so it can stink, so he would just want to be in my house all the time. And he was with that other bitch. So I did all of that and it didn't work, and my ass could have did it. I did everything but leave, and that's what I should have did, just leave. And when it got so bad, it's just I didn't have no choice after a while, you know. Because it became to the point where he was literally telling me, like, look at you, why won't you leave? Like, I done everything I could to push. It's like, the nigga was talking real reckless, and I just didn't love myself. And I was staying in a situation where I was just feeling just broken, you know? But when you get hit rock bottom, the only place you can go is up, you know? The only place you can go is up. So just don't defeat yourself. Don't feel bad. I feel like now is the time for you to learn from your mistakes. And I feel like right now you spend a lot of time right here because this motherfucker isn't holding himself accountable. It's like, I guess it's my fault. You spend way too much time overthinking. You driving yourself crazy trying to figure out why it didn't work. When I feel like the point was very obvious. I feel like this person here, on the other end, I can see where, like, if the roles flip opposite, take it as need be. Okay? I feel like with this situation here, with this other person that you're asking about, I think this person here, did they care about you? Yeah. They love you for what they believe love is. I think this is somebody here that they ran from this connection to go towards something that was super light. And I think this is somebody that has done this to lots of people. This could be somebody that can show up. Well, let me know. I can't say that because the Knight of Wands and the Death card here, the Page of Cups. I think this is somebody that, if I'm being honest, like, this person here, they are unwilling. Like, this is somebody that is hurting you before you get a chance to hurt them. And it's really messed up. This person got mommy issues for sure. Did I say that for you guys already? Some of you guys, the roles could be reversed, and it could be y'all that did the fucked up shit, and it's like, I don't know. But for a lot of you guys, in that case, I can see where you guys could be like, damn, I just hope that I can change. I've been working on myself. And maybe you guys, maybe it was like after going to jail and having a period of isolation and nobody else being there for you and supporting you and knowing that you could have had somebody real on your team that could have supported you through that. That could be something that would be humbling. Or for some of you guys, that could be this person. Take for resume, leave the rest. I could also see for over here, for this other person, I think there's an energy of, there have been other people that have tried to talk to this person, and they have been just as like much as a catch. This is somebody that'll see something like that, they get a connection, and once there's somebody that'll whine about something, not having something, get it, and then it won't be good enough because this person don't love themselves. You know, they're just a heartbreaker. You know, it's like I'm showing, yeah, like Nicki Minaj say, you just a heartbreaker. Won't let you break mine because I'll be smashing windows and cutting them break lines. This is like somebody that have their new hoes thinking that you a terrible person. Everybody thinking, baby mama ain't shit. She won't let me see my son. Like, bitch, did you tell them that you beat me while I was pregnant? Did you tell them all that shit you was doing to me while I was in my lowest? Did you tell them how you was playing with my, like, hacking my shit, all this other weird shit? Did you tell them how you put your hands on me? Did you tell them how you was talking to me crazy? Did you tell them all shit you will be through? No, you don't say all that. This is somebody that just this is somebody that you probably at some point, like, you've tried to defend this person or you felt bad for this person at some point, thinking they had it bad. A lot of people, this person benefits off of that. Because a lot of people look at this person and think, oh, they just need love. They have a lot of people that love them. And they use all of them. They're an energy vampire. Tell me what's this person? Tell me more about this person in this connection. Your other person. Person I'm going to come to reading for. I feel like people like me never win this love game. I just want to be desired for more than what I can give. Yeah, that's good. That's exactly what I'm picking up on. Like, they just be full of shit. Right? I feel like you and I are never on the same page. I never know what you want, but I do appreciate the love that you give. I'm sure they do appreciate the love that you give. Nothing about them giving anything to you. I feel like the timing wasn't right for it. This is somebody that want to keep you on a burner, and they might very well love you and like you, right? But right now, they just want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? They just want to have sex. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do nothing else because this person here, they want to live life, and they want you to sit and wait and keep you warm in the middle, and that's hurting you because you're standing still. Hold still, wiggle, 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 wiggle. You know, it's like you sitting there waiting for this person to get it together. You got me waiting, but I can't keep waiting for you. Some of you guys got a baby with this person. It's like, that's your future, baby. If you gotta want that baby to either grow up being a better person than this person, if they have the same gender, or just grow up wanting something better. You know what I'm saying? Want better for your kids if you got this person. Or it could be like before you have a baby and you be stuck because the baby ain't gonna change this person if that's what you've been thinking. It ain't. You know, whatever it is, it's like the energy of this person here. They always pointing the fingers. It's never their fault. It's never their fault. Tell me about tell me more about my viewer in this situation. Tell me more about my viewer in this situation. Okay. Everyone is telling me not to trust you. I'm beginning to believe them. You aren't moving the same. You better believe them. Shit, everybody ain't lying. Everybody ain't goddamn lying. It was never that I was uninterested in you. I feel a tingly feeling when I'm around you. I don't know how to make it clear, but it's true that I do love you. You don't feel like saying that I love you because you don't feel safe to say I love you because you know it's not reciprocated. Honor your emotions. You just got common goddamn sense. That's all. It's not that you're not expressing yourself more and that it's not clear. This person knows how you feel about them. They're stalling on purpose. Right now, it's not that it's not clear. It's nothing you could have done to make yourself seem like you were more interested. To be honest. It says, why do I feel like I'm the only one carrying this entire relationship? Because you are. I'm tired of feeling dismissed or being told to be strong. I want to feel supported. And you're right in feeling that. Like, use that as motivation. The only motivation you need to know, you deserve better than this shit. Period. You understand what I'm saying? I deserve better, and I'm not getting better here. Fuck the idea of potentially getting better. I'm not getting better right now. I feel that it's super unfair that you expect me to take the disrespect sitting down. I know that I'm not asking for the impossible. I love you, but I cannot continue to love you at the expense of me. I know that's right. Some of you guys got an epiphany. That's where you need to be at. Okay? Sometimes I react from a space of ego. I don't know why. I just know that I want this to be, I want this back. So, listen. Quit. Because this person be quiet, they give you the solid treatment. When they do fucked up shit, quit thinking that, oh, it was something that I done. Maybe they did that because I fit it. No. Quit trying to over-psychologize yourself, baby. They are manipulating you. Okay? They are manipulating you. They are gaslighting you. They are a master manipulator. Okay? So, and don't think because they moved on, they smiling in somebody else's face, and you sitting here thinking like, oh, they're getting better than me. No, they don't know who this person is yet. And when they find out, they gonna get the same version of you. So if a girl's trying to make you feel, or a guy's trying to make you feel jealous with this person, it's only a matter of time before the motherfucking jack come out the box. And this motherfucker broke right now. So if they trying to make you feel bad with material stuff, they ain't got it like that. They ain't got it like that. If y'all got kids, it's somebody that's missing child support payments. For other you guys, somebody that's buying, like they got new cars, new ink, new trips, taking flights, stuff like that. But they, when the bills come, they trying to make payment plans and shit like that. Living pillar to post, eating oodles and noodles and shit. And you worried about thinking, oh my God, they living better than me. But baby, when you go home every day, you are eating a very abundant meal in a warm ass house with electricity for, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that motherfucker's not. And some of you guys person could have, like, yo, if you were having financial issues right now, it was linked to this connection. As soon as you block this person, you probably get a money just like that. As soon as you leave them the fuck alone. You understand what I'm saying? Tell me more, like, why didn't this connection work between them and the person they're asking about? Why didn't it work? Yeah. They were jealous of you, manipulative. This person was always trying to make you feel jealous. They were always running, making it seem like they just weren't ready, acting as if like they're just scared to fall in love. It wasn't they were scared to fall in love. They are manipulative. They are manipulative. Period. It's not that they were afraid. None of that. Like, that was games. I heard poetic justice. This person has definitely been a Gemini. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of energy, like this, a lot of feminine energy, spending a lot of time daydreaming about this person, feeling nostalgic, but it's like, what are you reminiscing about? Like, what? You reminiscing about being mistreated, lied to, manipulated? Yeah, because and you're really more so haunted. Like, this should be like a nightmare for you. It's like somebody romanticizing Freddy Krueger when that's a villain, you know? I think this divine masculine is somebody that talk like this. Divine feminine does things that are very sweet and kind to for this divine masculine. He talks shit, you know, and the whole time be stalking this divine feminine. So this is why this divine feminine feel like, well, I just feel this person in my energy. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. But this is somebody. They love having access to you. They love the way you love them. Do you feel love though? Do you feel support in this connection? The answer is no. Whooping sheep's cold. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, same shit, different day. They're not going to change. They haven't changed. It is what it is. So let's see. Where is this connection headed? This person gonna be stalking your social media. They might even like. I do think that this is gonna be something that, like, this video, you might save it. It might frustrate you a little bit, but it's gonna be one of those things that I feel like you're gonna be just looking forward. You might start taking more photos of yourself, or you might start looking at like how you've changed in photos. Like, damn, I don't even smell the same, or I don't take pictures like I used to. Yeah, because you haven't been happy. So you guys are gonna be going back to the things that brought you joy, and not being afraid to be seen, putting yourself out there, because it says learning from the past. Okay, this is like making this person a memory, like putting that shit on the shelf. Okay, where's the connection headed? And going towards your own peace. And okay, finding oneness and happiness by yourself, and possibly going towards somebody else. You might be somebody else through social media, or you might be somebody that's a photographer or something like that, or through what you do for a career if you're a content creator, if that resonates. But it's going to be lighthearted, and I think that this connection is going to be something that actually brings you happiness. Okay, where is this connection headed between them and this person they're asking about, though? Okay, yeah, this is a snake here. You're going to separate from this person and move on. And they're going to be missing you, but there's the energy of like, they're going to be missing you while connected to somebody else. Okay, and that's the worst part. And when they come back around you, what's going to get you to be the final straw is the fact that they are coming towards you still on this other shit. And that's going to be the final straw to be the break the count back. Like, oh yeah, now I'm really going to leave you alone, because I'm not going to be, I'm hearing Kelly Rowland, if I can't be your number one, then I guess you can have number two, and I guess I won't be loving you. Yeah, and you're going to, some of you guys, if you've been getting your bag, your money up, for to be up, baby, you're going to attract somebody way more worthy. You're going to get more suitors because you finna boss up. This boss up is personal, and this person's going to, you know how motherfuckers look at Beyonce's ex like a fucking loser? Like, you lost in the sauce, my guy. That type of energy. That's how this person's gonna be a distant fucking memory. Like, I wanted you so bad, but honestly, you turned out to be the best thing I never fucking had. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this, yeah, self-absorbed, one-sided narcissist, and they gonna come back and try to do a bunch of shit to try to make you feel like they want you back. You know? But fuck that person. Somebody that can be Becky, yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about, well, we twin flames and everything else, and they might try to use sex or whatever, and they might call you and try to let you know they thinking you playing on your phone and all that extra shit. But for a lot of you guys, by the time they come back around, you ain't gonna want that shit, so it don't even fucking matter. Let's get some advice. What do they need to know? Advice? Yeah, soon you will feel at ease. This situation, you probably a little tender right now, but you won't be. Some of you guys are already like at your wits with this shit. Like, it says there will still be balance in this connection, trust, and spirit. I feel like your connection, generally speaking, like for some of you guys, you might have a future with this person, but it's gonna be after this person, basically. Because I'm telling you, they do like you, but they're a manipulator, and they know now that they can give you the bare fucking minimum. I'm being honest with you. This person feels like, well, I can get everything, the world for nothing. Shit, all I gotta do is let them just be quiet, and they'll just, you know, and they're an asshole for that shit. They're wrong as fuck. And you and this person, y'all might end up being back together, but you're gonna be up. You won't need them, and they're gonna be doing a whole fucking lot more than what the fuck they doing now. And they're gonna be a whole other person. If this happens for some of you guys, but for a lot of you guys, I'm gonna be completely honest. You're gonna be moving the fuck on. Okay? When I say the balance in this connection for spirit, I look at this as like balance, like this person having a life that they deserve, and you having a life that you deserve, and you feeling at ease. Because I just don't feel like that God would, I don't think that, yeah, the wheel is turning in your favor, and I don't feel like it includes this person for a lot of you guys. I just don't. And if it does, just know that it will be like, it will be so fucking far away from now, like so fucking far, you know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, you've been in like made it would have been a purpose in your pain. You would have made talking about M's, niggas talking about M's. Like how A$AP Rocky and Rihanna got together like way down the fucking line. Imagine if she stayed stuck writing songs all alone. It was a fever. She stayed writing all them fucking sad songs and shit, and just instead of just bossing up being a billionaire that she needed to be. You know what I'm saying? Now he's Rihanna's baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? And he was somebody before that connection, but shit, you know what I'm saying? We have whatever you go towards, whatever brings you the most peace. If it's okay to turn down offers that are not aligned with your purpose, and I know that's right. That's what I'm gonna talk about. So let's. I'm just talking too much. I'm just sound like a baby now, rambling. But this will be your reading. I love you guys. Send the money back and around the whole. So this is my thoughts, you guys. Later, I'm gonna move on to the next power because I do got personals to do.
I've done it a lot, shit just to live this here lifestyle. We came straight from the bottom to the top, my lifestyle. We were living life like beginners, and this is only the beginning.
What's good, movie fan? It's your girl Key, Chapter Minister, back in another Secret Production. If you guys can tell, we're talking about why didn't it work with the person on your mind. Before we get to your reading, I want to do a quick disclaimer. Sugar-free production basically means I'm never going to tell you no hunky-dory bullshit. That just basically means I'm going to tell you the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. With that being said, I do smoking because of my reading, so if that bothers you, this is not the channel for you. Find somebody else to play with. Don't even waste your time commenting because it will get deleted and you'll get no clout off me. With that being said, y'all, I'm going to try to be as courteous as I can, being this is a sensitive topic, but you know your girl, like I said, sugar-free all the time. We're going to go through some channel messages that I had already wrote down like a while ago for your reading. Healthy, but before doing so, I'm just gonna let you know the itinerary for today. Excuse me. Ooh. So what do I mean by itinerary? I did have a set rubric of questions that I wanted to ask for today's reading, and this is what we're going to be going through. Okay. Excuse me. There they go. The questions. Wait, hold on. Oh, here it is. So we're going to ask, who is this person that you're inquiring about? We're also going to get what the relationship was like really, because oftentimes, like I said, for the other pals, we tend to over-exaggerate our place in people's lives, and we remember things as being better than what they actually were when we was in those connections. So that could be significant. We're going to get some important details so that you can be grounded in the situation and make an educated decision as to how to move forward with the information I provide to you, using your own intuition, of course. We are also going to note, like, when did the situation change? When did things shift? Why didn't it work? And how can you heal, most importantly, during this period of isolation? So that is what we're going to be diving into for today's topic. And it is a full house, guys. So with that being said, you guys might hear like noise in the background. It's fine. I'm just gonna try to work through it. I did record a little bit later today because I thought I had more time, but you know, we're trying to try to get through it as fast as we can, but not too fast to where I don't get you guys these messages. Now, I did divide this message up in a couple pieces, you know, for both perspectives of the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy, because I just wanted to make sure that I was just getting both perspectives. So for you all who chose this pile number 3, there you go. You'll see where you identify with the divine masculine and the feminine energy. Just keep in mind, energy is gender neutral, meaning that you could be either gender or you don't have to identify with any gender and be divine masculine or divine feminine, or you might find yourself relating in both, and this might help you guys, again, make a more educated guess in regards to what your next best move should be. So with that being said, what I had channeled for you guys regarding this divine masculine energy, I felt that like this divine masculine either didn't notice or spend enough time reassuring the divine feminine. Perhaps he didn't notice the divine masculine. My ear started ringing. The divine masculine probably didn't notice the divine feminine was just triggered by certain things till it was too late. Probably felt like a little bewildered. Just like, I'm noticing that there's a shift in our energy and how you deal with people, and I'm not necessarily knowing why. So perhaps that there's an energy of this relationship or connection between you and the divine masculine being very platonic, and perhaps the lines were blurred at some point and it made things awkward. Okay, I do think that there's energy for this divine masculine. He may have felt disconnected from the divine feminine, or he could have felt this dynamic, like I said, very platonic between the two of them. I wrote down that there could have been this person could have been very privately flirtatious with this divine feminine energy, but acted very promiscuous when in the presence of other people. I put down this divine masculine prioritizes independence over this relationship. So that essentially means that this divine masculine was quite non-committal, at least with this situation. Maybe this divine masculine was dating other people or flirting with other people or like being more outward expressive with other individuals, but it was very private within their connection with or their emotions that they expressed with divine feminine, which did contribute to some insecurities that flourished within the divine feminine. So I could also see where this divine masculine could have been scared of this divine feminine being too good to be true. So it's like a boundary being there, because I don't want it to fail, because I do value our relationship as a friend, but also I don't know who I would be if this connection was to come out to be something different, because I do think this divine masculine felt like the divine feminine had more leverage in this connection than others, perhaps. Okay, I do think this divine masculine could have been insecure, so he projected a lot of insecurities onto divine feminine because he felt as though divine feminine was too attractive to be interested in them. So I also put down that this divine masculine feels that the divine feminine was, like I said, he took this whole, like, the divine feminine was doing a lot to get this person's attention, and because of that, that kind of opened up this divine masculine's like head to think, oh, I can have more. And instead of it just being grateful for what they had, this is like energy of like, it got to this person's head. You ever like fuck with somebody that wanted you and chased you, and then you get them attention and they start feeling themselves and start acting weird? Something like that could be significant. I put down that this divine masculine possibly withheld an apology from this divine feminine, because they could have felt like they intentionally kept things very platonic, and then because these things were never official, they don't owe an explanation. But like I've been saying for all the other pals, your intentions do not absolve you of the impact of your actions, and although they're two different things, they go hand in hand in spite of it being so. So this person is definitely a gaslighter, excuse me. Some of this person could literally, or they could just be in a car a lot. This divine masculine energy, they could travel a lot for work. I also put down this divine masculine energy was just very scared of the power that this divine feminine possessed. I put down the divine feminine energy, however, on the contrary, felt very inadequate and could have felt like they betrayed themselves while being in this connection. I could have also feel like this divine feminine energy could have felt like they self-sabotaged due to them feeling inadequate. Perhaps this person didn't even let this divine masculine know that they were interested, because there is an energy of this divine feminine energy being an overthinker. Perhaps this person here held back a lot, and I think that there's a lot of energy surrounding like keeping this connection on still, because they didn't want to be a liability to just divine masculines. Like overthinking into the future and overthinking about the past. Like what I've been through, I don't want to repeat lessons, but also what can I anticipate might be a roadblock in the beginning before it gets here. And it's like indecision is a decision, so the divine feminine just felt more comfortable standing still, and they were just expecting like all of the movements to take place on the divine masculine hand. They could have felt shortchanged. It's like, if I don't move, then there's disconnection in itself doesn't move, and it's like, am I the only one that wants this? Is it all in my head? You know? I think there's that's codependent attachment style that this divine feminine had to this connection. So a lot of their happiness was constantly like shooken or strifed by this person, or like their lack of appreciation or the lack of expression of appreciation for this divine feminine. I could also see where this divine feminine was very slow to open up. I put down that this person gave the impression that they were uninterested in divine masculine. I put down that this divine feminine energy could I feel like this person could be very mature, okay, or they could be feeling like very stuck. They could find themselves like they could have regrets now in this connection, but only after like feeling stuck for so long and there not being connection, like movement in this relationship. This person could have also feel like this divine feminine is not fully moved on from this relationship. I also feel like this person here, they feel as though like they can't trust themselves, or they can't trust their own judgment after this relationship. This divine feminine could also feel like that they probably work a 9 to 5, or they're not as they feel like they can't financially afford to devote an attention for a relationship, because they know that it would consume it. It's like, if I was to attach myself to this, I know that if it wouldn't work, it would take me fast, and if it did work, I know that would still be like my #1 focus, and I can't afford that right now to some degree. I could also see where this divine feminine could also feel like maybe this divine feminine at some point either does or did work at a coffee shop. But I put out that they have very thick and beautiful hair. Like whoever you are, divine feminine, or whoever this person is, they have very thick and long like hair. I put down this divine feminine blames themselves for like still having emotions for this person. I feel like this is divine feminine energy here. They're grieving to a certain degree. They daydream a lot about a life with this person. Okay, and I also feel like this person here, they find themselves feeling alone, and they feel like giving up on love. This divine feminine energy could also feel like they're receiving bad karma. Perhaps this person was attached to somebody else when they were talking, or maybe they're just somebody that feels like that God doesn't approve of this connection, but this is something that they really want and they can't shake it, and this probably feels like a test that they can't pass. That's how this divine feminine feels. Like, this divine feminine energy could feel like it's hard for them to recognize themselves. Like, I can't believe I tolerate this. Am I stupid? Am I dumb? Like, this person probably talks to themselves very negatively due to this relationship, to try to keep themselves from like crashing out. But they are crashing out, low key. I feel like this divine feminine energy, like, This is like somebody who feels like they should have known better. Like if anybody should have known the signs, it should have been me. I saw the signs. I opened up. I saw the signs. So this time, my feminine energy could use their voice for career. Perhaps they're a singer or something like that. Or it's like maybe this person feel like they shot and they did everything they could, like pitch perfect, like everything they could to like make it work or to kind of make themselves seem desirable. And it's like, damn, am I that undesirable? Am I that ugly? Am I that unattractive for you not to even notice me? Cause I'm hearing 𝒮𝓗𝓒𝓒𝓒, I wish you loved me. So something about like, I don't want to see nobody else with you. It's the fact that it's like it's not fair that you are. Cause yeah, like Normani, somebody can be Normani. It's like it's not fair that you moved on, and I swear that I've had it. Is it right that you've grown and I'm still stuck in habits? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm kind of getting. Like this my feminine energy feels very confused as to how I got this far, or how this person even got, like, how did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. 𝒮𝓾𝓂𝓒𝓒 energy. You understand what I'm saying? But this person feels as if they put all their eggs in one basket and nothing worked, nothing came of it but pain. This divine feminine energy could also feel like the entire thing was in their head. They feel embarrassed and they wonder what this person says about them behind their back. They also pray about this connection a lot, and they feel like asking for advice or clarity, and then they feel like they hurt their own feelings with the truth, or they overanalyze things. This person could, like, I'm telling you, they was kissing ass. Like this person feels like this is my feminine energy is like, oh my gosh, I was a pick me, or they feel shame. You understand what I'm saying? They feel very insecure regarding this relationship. So I want to pull more cards on the questions on the itinerary and see what comes out for you guys. And we're gonna try to like go through this, you know, because honestly, my channel messages thus far have been on point. Like, not to toot my own horn, but toot. Some of you guys, this person likes the way you twerk randomly, or this person could be from Houston or Memphis for some of you guys. It doesn't have to be. Or this person could just like listening to like twerk music, or like being at the club, or Boss Man D-Lo and stuff like that. Like they like trap music, but they live that type of lifestyle, like a fast lifestyle, and it could be y'all could be completely different personality. You understand what I'm saying? So how does my viewer show up in this connection? Tell me about my viewers in this relationship they're asking about. So you feel friend zoned within this connection or this relationship. You like this person, you want to see them do well, but you feel like that you're an option, or that you're somebody that they don't like. It's like, you know, they like you, but not in that way, you know. You feel foolish. You really like this person, and you have done a lot to express this to this person, to prove like I said, advertise yourself to this individual as worthy, contented of their heart. But you feel like this is like somebody that keeps you in constant competition with others, and you're never like at the front line when you feel like you should be. I feel like within this connection, you feel like you're prioritized for this person in spite of sticking your neck out for them on a constant basis. This could be somebody like y'all could have, I don't know if y'all smoke weed together, or something about like, this is LSD that she's doing right here. So something about like a trip or something like that, or like maybe like going a distance, like wanting this situation to go to distance. Still daydreaming about the situation, so much so to where it's like being to focus, like building myself up. Like you could have done a lot, like to like, okay, I'm changing this whole thing around for me in hopes that this connection is something I can come back to, and then you come back towards it, and it's like this person had different plans. It's like, yeah, never mind, I'll find somebody like you. Somebody could be like Adele, somebody could be from the UK. Doesn't have to be. But I can see where there's a lot of like, you watch a lot of tarot reads about this person, or there's a lot about thinking about the future that you guys could have. And it's like, even if I don't have this, I'll either wait or I'll settle for the memory, because I just don't think that I can have this anywhere else. Could be how this divine feminine energy, or you feel, whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine, doesn't matter. Just could be how you feel. You tell me down below in the comment section which side you identify the most with. Let's see about your person. How have they shown up in this relationship? Okay, this person does like you. They do watch you from a distance. Okay, I feel like when you guys are on good terms, this person doesn't necessarily miss a post. I'll say that. I feel like this person here is somebody that they kind of withhold their emotions, but I feel like you could tell that they're still like more beneath the surface. How has this person showed up in this connection? Tell me more about that person they're inquiring about. Okay, I think that this person here is somebody that they are very visual, so they tend to go after people who either have money or they're very materialistic. I'll say that. This person that you're asking about, Perhaps this is somebody that has a partner that they really don't match with. Okay, somebody that really only wants them for money, or they typically end up getting used or find themselves, or maybe they sabotage a connection with you due to their connection with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's an energy surrounding this person here feels like that they had their eye on you and they had options and they chose wrong. And I do feel like that this right here, it burdens the two of you guys, because although the Three of Pentacles, it talks about a third party, and I do feel like this is stuff that you would like to move forward from, but it's like, if I accept you back into my life, that's like saying that shit is okay, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? I can see where you guys could feel that way. For those of you who select this pile, let's see. I do want to get some more cards to clarify, like the situation. Put something on my viewers' energy on their side. Okay, so I put down that it was never like I was uninterested. So you guys show, so you, this person here, you probably want this person to know, like, it was not that I didn't like you, I just was nervous. Okay, because it says it's not that I was uninterested in you. I feel a tingly feeling when I'm around you. I don't know how to make it clear, but it is true that I love you. And it's like that. It's like some of you guys could be a Virgo, because I'm hearing Beyonce, I miss you. And listen to that song. It's messages for you. That's how you feel. And also here, I care. Like, I know you don't care too much, but I still care. And it's like, I miss you. The words will never seem to come out right, but I still mean them. How is that? It hurts my breath to tell you how I feel, but I still need to. Why is that? I miss you like every day. Want to be with you, but you're away. You know, this card here says, everyone is telling me not to trust you, and I'm beginning to believe them. You aren't moving the same anymore. You feel like you can't recognize this person. It's like, I thought we was cool. I thought I knew you. And it's like, were you studying on me? Was it all the joke? Like, is this a game to you? That's how you feel. Okay, your energy is that I would not spend any more of my free time fact checking you. I would love to work it out, but it takes two to tango, and I do not trust you. Okay, this card says, since you walked away, I have made other people pay for the pain that you caused. Someone has to pay. So you feel like this person here just doesn't value this connection the way you do. And it's like, I don't know what to do with this emotion, because it's like, I'm dealing with the heart. I guess I broke on my own. And it's like, I thought you were interested. I thought you was into it. You seem to be like just fine without me. And if people want to come back to me and everybody's expecting me to move on, it's not that simple for me. And every time someone tells me it is something, it reminds me how simple it is for you and how it's different for me and how heavy it is for me. That's how you feel. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, you said, this is how you feel. I was rocked to the core when you stonewalled me. I thought I knew you, but I'm afraid that I may have fell for a mirage instead. Ooh-wee. So you definitely feel like this person here played their part until it was beneficial. Some of you, this person could be Gemini, you could be a Gemini. It's like, play a part through stacks. These girls are smart. So something like that, like you feel like this person like up the skull on you, or like try to like stun on you to a certain degree. And it's like, when did it ever get that way? Like, why does it have to be that way? So let's see how your person feels. Like, tell me more about this person. Ooh. They really want to talk to you, because their energy came out straight out, and I feel like they want to get down to the bottom of something, or they want you to know something. They said, I will never love again after you. Our separation was so messy, it made me question my worth. How did we get here? I felt undervalued in our relationship. The third party is a lot easier to read than you, but they aren't you. My plan to get a reaction out of you ended up backfiring on me. So what they really try to do is try to make you like fight for them, to prove that you wanted them, and all it did to make you like, it just proved or validated some insecurities you already had subconsciously. So it didn't work out, because this person wasn't being like honest or like upfront. They were trying to play games and be like half in, half out, and it's like they hurt themselves trying to hurt you. It says, I don't even know who I was trying to impress. I wish I could take it back. Who knew that you would be the one for me? Some of you tried to extend the olive branch and reach out to this person to get things off the ground. And this person tried to act like they had better shit to do. And it's like, that shit hurt your feelings, because it's like, you don't know what the fuck I'm going through. It's like your 13th reason type shit. You know what I'm saying? This person here, they are feeling that shit. They have regrets. We also have, I know that I have baggage, but who doesn't? Why can't you just wait for me to get together? Wait for us. Because it's not your responsibility to be collateral damage in this person's pursuit to find themselves. But they do feel like that both of you guys have things that are wrong with you that could be worked on. They want you to be patient with them, and they feel like that it's like, they feel like you're strict. Like, they move wrong one time and you just, it's over, done. You know? We have, why do you have to jump to this? Yeah, exactly. Why do you have to jump to this measure? You're breaking my heart. Answer the phone. Let's work it out. So if you block this person, they are really having a hard time with that. Okay, we have the last message is, I feel like the unifying energy between the two of you guys. Both of you guys feel like, well, for some of you guys, this could have happened. Okay, you could have saw this person in the car with somebody else, or they could have saw you in the car with somebody else. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But this is an incident that is causing a lot of insecurity within our relationship. I put down, I thought that you loved me. I seen you in it with a bitch in your passenger side. I couldn't believe my eyes. Who knew that our breakup would be our break would be a breakup? So that could have been what, like, the thing. It's like, I'm trying to get myself together, and I see that you move on. And it's like, if you calling Keisha if I don't pick up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I hope you catch a demon that you can't never shake up off you, because them soul sides got you stuck again, and you ain't never been in love. So tell me why we making love again? So it's like that type of energy. Like, I've seen a pattern of many men and women in my family go through the same things. I refuse to perpetuate a cycle of toxicity. I want to be different. Both of you guys are different. It's like, nothing hurts worse than like knowing somebody loves you but they can't love you properly, knowing you love somebody but you just don't know how to show up for them properly. So I do think that it's something that both of you guys want. It's just like, I feel like spirit is kind of keeping this connection at standstill, because I think that both of you guys desire it so much, but you guys just don't have the skills right now to keep it, to maintain it. It says, fuck the person that you're pretending to be happy with, fuck your friends, fuck you, I know you still want me. So it's like an energy of like, both of you guys are frustrated because neither one of you guys are willing to open up and show the other person like, I still want you, and after all this time I'm still into you. I should be over all the butterflies, but I'm still into you. So let me see. Why didn't this connection work? Okay. Child services, note, carless, hooked, ain't shit. Screenshot. Some of you guys, this person could have fathered a child outside this connection, and this person here could have like gotten a connection with somebody that, or maybe it's like an energy of you ever like got mad at somebody because you had a bad dream or something like that. But it is an energy of perhaps somebody here had issues with like finances and courts and shit like that, or the safety of a child, or custody battles. Or if this is like somebody close to this person that you're asking about, hey, issues with custody battles, things of that nature. It's like, it could have been an energy of like not having, like, that right person, wrong time is what I really want to say, because I think that you guys both had things separately that was going on that was really big deals. And it's like, even when you guys are trying to come together, well, this is a Chariot here, but it's like wanting to move forward, but it's like spirit causing the block. I do think this is a connection where both of you guys, like, this connection causes you to go deep, but it triggered a lot of murky ass emotions that, you know, and it's like I don't know if I can trust you. This person probably has a bad boy aesthetic or whatever the fuck it may be, but like, I do think that both of you guys, it's like an energy of stalking and like wanting to get all the car face before actually moving, you know, like being overwhelmed and kind of being nervous. Both of you guys are into each other. You guys have great chemistry, but I do think there's a lot of energy of like not trusting these emotions, you know, feeling like it's just too good to be true due to abandonment issues. You know, like what they say, I had way too much depression due to my what they say, damn, I had way too much something due to my abandoned adolescence. What's that? Heart broke so many times. Heart on Ice by Rod Wave. Whatever the fuck. This person or you could really like to listen to Rod Wave, but somebody could look like Rod Wave. But I just think that this connection didn't get off the ground just due to like insecurities. Tell me more about why this connection did not get off the ground. Oh Lord. Okay, this connection didn't get off the ground because I do feel like that this is something to where y'all friends could have like instigated conflict within this relationship, misinterpreting text, like post on social media at a time in which y'all was both like at odds. And I think that both of you guys, like, instead of working on this relationship, you guys were trying to get even by saying like, I'm a boss up, and it's like getting into like a bossing conversation with each other, and then that made each other insecure. Like, but yeah, both of you guys caught the message, I'm doing good without you, is the image that y'all wanted both of each other to get, but that's not how y'all really feel about each other. Y'all not doing good without each other. In some areas, yeah, but it's like both of you guys really were intimidated by one another, truth be told. Okay? Talking about Ariana Grande can be significant. I also think that why this connection didn't get off the ground, somebody here, it's like nobody wins when the family feuds. Instead of working on this connection, somebody's partying in the club. It's like, yeah, and party at the party playing with his nose now. Certified level 4, certified pedophile. Wop, dot fuck him up. Somebody could be a Gemini or some like energy here. This person could have vices or addictions that could have caved away in between you guys coming together. Why didn't this relationship get off the ground? Yeah, like somebody here was clout. Like this is like a Facebook comedian or something like that, or Instagram comedian, or somebody just wanted like clout. Like getting attention to, like, that's why he said, or they said over here, he or she or them, they said like, I don't know who I was trying to impress. Yeah, you trying to get the approval of motherfuckers that don't even know you, don't even want you or care about you. You know? And there could have also been energy of like, if whoever was like super spiritual outwardly, this could have been something they called fear. This person could have felt like you put a spell on them, or just didn't know like if they could trust these emotions that they had. So I want to pull some more cards to clarify where this connection is headed, where it's going, where this connection headed in the future between pile 3 and the person they're inquiring about. I do think this is something that where you and this person, y'all do have an attachment to each other, and I do think there might be like a proposal, or like I do think that this is gonna be something that you guys are always gonna long for each other until you guys actually come up, like be upfront about how y'all feel. I do see in the future this connection. I do think there's an energy of this divine masculine energy. I think that this person here, it's going to be like kind of like this until this divine feminine does the healing to transmute this energy and to stop having this codependent attachment, because that's what's going to usher this relate, because it's a true twin dynamic. Because I can see where like there needs to be a risk. This divine feminine, hold on y'all, this divine feminine energy just feels like that their worth is completely attached to this divine masculine energy, and that's what has to shift and change. I do think that there might be a relationship that like an engagement that sprouts from this relationship, but I do think this is divine masculine energy. I think that this fear of like this, both of you guys have codependency on both ends. This divine masculine and divine feminine energy, y'all both feel the same, y'all just express this emotion differently. And I feel like this divine masculine energy has to like, he's going to have to run it, or they are going to have to run it above their head a couple times. And they're going to find out, like, it's going to take, like, y'all are still going to want each other, but y'all still have other things to accomplish. So it's meant to feel this way. So beating yourself up for still liking this person is crazy. When you know that you're going to end up being with this individual, it just means that you guys have to, like, learn a lesson and like work through some other shit you got going on. And there's things you guys want to accomplish before y'all come into this relationship. That will happen. But I do think that this divine feminine energy has a tendency to be controlling or blocking and things of that nature. And I do think that until this divine feminine energy can work through some things and like transmute it and heal, I don't think there'll be progress in this relationship. I also feel like, because I feel like also this divine feminine has blocked this divine masculine, and I think that this divine masculine energy, they will try to focus on themselves, and they might even, like, I do think they're going to do a lot of healing. Both people are going to do healing separately before there's a reconciliation. Tell me more about the future, this connection between them. I do think there's going to be abundance in this relationship. Yeah, this is a true twin flame relationship. But I do think there's going to be an energy of, like, in the near future, honestly, this divine feminine is going to, like, focus on themselves, heal from this situation, possibly like listen to a lot of girls' self-help books, or like read, or like focus on their independence, because they feel like they lost themselves too much in this relationship or connection, and they're going to rebuild themselves first. And due to that, they're going to receive a lot of like abundance in their material world and like their how they feel about themselves. When that transition occurs, then I can see a shift with this relationship. It's going to be all this beautiful shit first. Then I feel like that there's going to be a potential for a risk to be taken. There's going to be a shut-in like movement in this relationship. Yeah, Phoenix and Hardware the Key. Then there's going to be a commitment out of nowhere. This person may just compulsively just tell you like how they feel. They may reach out to you via phone call and tell you they're not happy that it's over and they don't want it to end. So let me get some advice for you guys regarding this relationship, and then we're also how can you heal. What advice do you want to give them during this excuse me, I hate my damn knuckles. What advice do you want to give my pal 3 viewers during this separation or this period of isolation between them and the person on their mind? What is that? Oh, I didn't even notice that literally this card came out early. It fell on the floor too. Runner. So this is a twin flame dynamic for sure. Allow yourself to be loved. Someone wants to take this relationship to new heights. Some of you have this person blocked, and that may delay a reconciliation. Tell me about advice do you want to give this person during, or if someone new tries to come towards you, entertain it if this is too heavy for you guys. And what advice do you want to give them during this period of isolation? If this is just too much, you know, what advice do you want to give them during this period of isolation between them and the person they're asking about? I don't like the way they're coming out. What advice do you want to give them during this period of isolation? No need to dwell on what is out of your control. Be aware of attachments you maintained and why, which is literally the same thing that I said needs to happen anyway. Like, you guys have to see, like, am I in love? Am I really offended? Does this really bother me? Why does it hurt me? And then some of you guys, some of these things that you're upset about or they're upset about, some of these blocks is literally linked to ego. And once there's an ego death, then there could definitely positively be like a growth in this relationship. Tell me more about what advice do you want to give them during this period of separation? What advice do you want to give them? This person is more obsessed than what you think. Yeah, they tried to play it cool and they end up embarrassing the fucking selves. They're sliding down every available wall right now. Yeah. This person is the one. Good luck and don't fuck it up. For a lot of you guys, it's like maybe it's you, and it's like some of you guys, this person could be very dramatic and they could do things to try to get a reaction out of you because they get their feelings hurt very easily, you know. We attract partners based on the lessons we need to learn. Ask yourself if it's helping or hindering you within this relationship. This connection is divinely protected. Have no fears regarding the outcome or the specifics. God got you either way. He'll be happy regardless of the outcome. But this person, they didn't pass this test, so their destiny is being rewritten without them. They came out in reverse, but I still will acknowledge it. I feel like this is something regarding, like, right now, they not ready. Okay, they still need to go back to summer school. And look how messy this shit is right here. Y'all see how messy it got, how clear it was before? This is too confusing, and God isn't the author of confusion. And right now, this is delaying you from your path and your purpose and things that you ought to be focused on. So right now, this needs to be the least of your concerns. Yes, there's potential for growth, but that's not a priority, or it needs to be a concern of yours right now. On your Janae Aiko shit, this is none of your concern anymore. So with that being said, I love you guys to the moon and back, and of course, around the host, I'll talk to you guys later. Sorry for the interruptions. Bye.
I've done it a lot, shit just to live this here lifestyle. We came straight from the bottom to the top, my lifestyle. We were living life like beginners, and this is only the beginning.